when I meet a client, not even when I meet, this gets mailed to anybody I put in my database. The moment I put them in my database, I've created a custom story letter all about who I am and the brand that would service them. And if they go up and open this, they're getting a few little personal touches of myself, the story of how I got into the business, some of the things I enjoy doing, like outside mountain biking and the hikings, a little bit about my family. And so this is one little touch that they'll receive right out of the gates. Number two, within 30 days, they're receiving my resume. This is a resume that's very nicely detailed, has some good color into it. It's not just a Word document that was just typed out. It's all professionally done. Again, leaning on the brand. The resume talks about all the goods that we do and in the 5 stars we are and who we represent our buyers and our sellers. The next thing that we do is every single month, our whole database is receiving very large kind of postcard status about the newest trend or what's happening or some services that we added or some client testimonials. And then on top of that, we have to lean into the fact that social media is a thing. Now, what do? How do you sell real estate? Because you got to remember, I came from property management, which was almost like I had these conversations of, so I had these opportunities so much. And I remember sitting in there and I just sat there for like 10 minutes, like, you guys going to hand me business? Or do they come walking in? And that was kind of my introduction coming back into this business. And as I look back right now, and I'm not trying to jump too far ahead of where I am right now, but I'm always leading you up to how I got where I'm at, was as I reflect, shame on that brokerage for the introduction they gave me because they missed out. And I don't say that cocky or arrogant. I just say it that was a lesson for me. So my team that I shape, that I bring to where we are today is far different than the way I was introduced to this business full time. What I end up doing, you guys, is pounding the pavement is what I call it. When I was in my vehicle, and I was driving around showing a client that I got from the sign-up sheet, or I was just driving on daily tasks, I would see people working on their home out front. They were painting the house or replacing the siding or changing a roof or planting gardens. And I would stop at their home, introduce myself. Your house looks great. Oh my gosh, you're doing wonderful. It looks so, are you guys thinking about selling in the future? And hand my card, and I would do that over and over and over again. And that's what I call pounding the streets or pounding the pavement. And I would just see people working on their homes, and that's how I got my very first listing, was that way. I don't mean just posting on your social media, Facebook or Instagram reel. I mean campaigned paid advertising supporting behind your message. So when they hit that, within that 45 days of me putting in my database, I am putting monies and dollars behind retargeting ads. This is where they're on their Hotmail or their Gmail, or maybe they're searching for shoes on Amazon, and all of a sudden here I am right there on their Amazon page or on their email page or on their, wherever they are online, they all of a sudden start seeing this guy, Jesse Morgen. And keep in mind, these are people who have some knowledge of me or they wouldn't have been in my database. So now they've got this personal touch about my family. They got these postcards. They're on social media. They see me everywhere. They're being retargeted all the time. And one of the things I hear from my database is, Jesse, I freaking see you everywhere. Yeah, that's great, man. Well, staying busy. Staying consistent. No, Jesse, I see you everywhere. My daughter was on her tablet playing her one game, Candyland, and there you are. And I know that putting that dollars and that marketing behind that is just brand awareness over and over again. And you're not going to have instant results. It is a long-term play, as if you were a real estate investor holding rental properties. You have to treat it like that. On top of those, there is so many more additional things that we're receiving. I don't know if we have time to go through it all, but those are some few key points of how I'm touching my sphere.